Chattanooga scored the first 8 points of this championship game.
Tillis averaging almost 17 and 9 in the NIT. The transfer from UNLV is a guy that can score inside and out.
Keeslar for 3. Count it.
You can see why.
Yep. In the country with 200 plus.
I hope Irvine has a whirlpool in their practice facility, because he needs it.
Wheelan trying to go baseline up top. Keeslar spots up for 3. It's good. Possession arrow favors Chattanooga if we do get a jump ball here. Wheelan goes down with it. Somehow Huff got it out to Keeslar for 3. It's good. The shot clock is virtually the same as the game clock.
Does that mean Bonham takes it? Because he's done it all NIT.
Here is Bonham. Keeslar for Huff. Back to Keeslar. Steps it in. Free throw line jumper for the lead. It's good. Do it again. It's tapped out to Watson. He'll put up a 3. And finally, Chattanooga has it.
Yeah, Miles Rubin, great job on the glass. Look at this kid. Look at this guy.
Keeslar from Huff.
How about that speed by Huff?
Guarded by Costal. Ball deflected by Richards, stolen by Huff. Huff stops, the kick, Keeslar 3, got it, and a lead for the Mocs.
The zone by getting the ball inside to the paint and then being able to attack.
Torrey Alston, good-looking freshman from Durham, North Carolina. All-freshman team. Beautiful pass for another score. And it's rebounded by Counter. Stolen away by Bonham from behind. Ball's loose. Mocs have it. They'll run 3-on-2. Keeslar stutter step. Left-handed layups up and in.
That last possession.
In the last meeting between these two teams, as Huff misses his first 3, Juve gets the rebound. A new possession being established by the Mocs. Points in the paint, a big storyline in the 2 meetings between these two teams. So far, Furman with a 6-0 lead in that category, as Garrison.
Guy, he knows what winning looks like. He's won several stops.
Huff missed, rebound Mercer, but the steal and the layup.
He's 38% behind the arc in league play. Never hit that freshman wall this year.
Keeslar the back cut. Juf to Cusano. Open.
Great job by Keeslar again. Couldn't get it, but tapped it back to his teammates.
Keeslar makes every little play.
He does. That will not show up in the stat book, but it's a winning play. It gave him another possession.
Keeslar with a shot clock at 5.
He's not Robinson. He's got the ball. When he makes good decisions, they're really good.
Holt had the game winner last night against Western Carolina on the pass from Robinson. Makai Richards. Double team comes, hits the open man, and
down the court.
Zone. Huff. Inside Wheelan. Touch pass Juf. One more. Open. Keeslar. Yes! It's a long way from the basket. Robinson for 3. The high arcer short. Keeslar calls for the screen. Gets it back to the screener, Richards. Garrison, Keeslar. Is laughing at that stat line. She's about a 40% three-point shooter herself.
He would turn to her and say, hey, I'm 6th in Division I in the nation in three-point field goalers made, with coming into tonight, this afternoon, 101.
Shot clock at 5. Garrison, Keeslar. That probably is going to do.
He was a good one, Wade, when he was in the league, and and a great storyteller, great personality.
Keydets down by 3. Chattanooga scored the first 9 points of the game. VMI fought back to tie it. Off the steal.
Nice heads-up basketball by VMI, and a nice, easy completion by Ricky Bradley Jr.
And in an instant, the Keydets have had the deficit.
Yeah, and that's got the crowd back into it. The core is back into it. What do you say? You feed off your defense. Good offense off of good defense.
10 to go on the shot clock. From up. He knows a lot about audio. Long-time radio guy.
Wow. There's some veterans there.
Yeah.
And Bonham has it for Chattanooga. Mocs open the 2020-2021 season 9-0. It's the longest Southern Conference winning streak they've had since the 2015-2016 season. Keeslar, 4-0.
Back to that zone look here for the Bulldogs. This is where in your mind offensively you need to dig down into your encyclopedia and go, okay, where are the spots on the floor?
Keeslar connects.
Focused in that game. Or in this game, I should say.
Coastal, his 3 rims out. Richards rebounds.
Boy, Richards is coming up big in this game. Rebounding well. Getting some shots.
Huff draws a crowd. Here's Keeslar open from the corner.
We saw him down low in the post. Arms flailing away. Another elite rebounder for this team.
Yeah, Roosevelt Wheeler is 6'11" on the inside. And he's guarding Frank Champion now.
Yeah, shot blocker, rebounder.
Keeslar, open look, 3, got it.
Baseline, uses the reverse. Box out the defense.
And that is only his 2nd made basket of the game. Keeslar.
That zone defense. Both these teams showing a little bit more zone here in the second half.
Keeslar.
This year, but he's hit a lot in his career. Jones can't get it to fall. Sanford ice cold right now from the field, and Chattanooga, they're not exactly lights out, but they're getting them down. Well, and handling the pressure fairly well. Another backdoor cut. Up and in each team. Bonham. They missed Champion underneath. They had him on the switch after a screen. They got Keeslar instead with the roll.
For me, at least today, is how will Furman use Garrett Heen? He is a guy that started every game until the last one, came off the bench and found early success, and this is a club that will start with him on the bench again.
Keeslar with the left hand. Johnston against the double team, has it knocked away, loose ball, Chattanooga has it. Bonham. Here's Huff off the screen, the feed, Champion, kick to the corner, Keeslar, open look from 3, got it. Huff. The feed inside the Champion again, working against Bowser. Tried the reverse layup, there's Keeslar to save it. 2 on the shot clock, Keeslar!
Call a foul when a guy is out of control offensively. And yeah, he might have been bumped and moved and lost his balance, but to the official, it just is hard to do.
Here's Whelan.
This is where a game where you cannot stick. If you get the ball or don't have the ball, you got
category. Here's Whelan. Whelan against Tommy Humphreys.
You know, Humphreys is interesting. He has not played in a lot of games this year. As a matter of fact,
So, Dean, Chattanooga, 5 of 7 from the floor, 71%. 4 of the 5 starters have scored already. What's impressed you most about the Mocs offense?
Well, they've spread the Terriers out, but I think their defense has been most impressive. Defense and the Terriers, they were 8 of 12 in the first half behind the arc.
Holmes short on the 3. Rebound by Chattanooga.
Transition defense solid by the Terriers. Again, it's hard to really understand how quick Bonham and how far dribbling the ball.
Champion against Filowich. Good matchup inside. They go inside to Keeslar. Score the basket and a foul. Garrison Keeslar leads by 11 and trailed by 2 at the break. Got out to a good start in the first half and the second half as well. Steal by Chattanooga. 13 turnovers on Wofford.
Terrific job by Huff just coming from the blind side. Filowich never saw it coming.
Backdoor pass to Keeslar. Scores a 2.
And that's just, he just gets by one guy. He beats 2 guys to the spot.
An 11-point lead now for Mercer. Keeslar from 3.
Catamounts have struggled at times with the turnovers. 3 ball by the freshman C.J. Highland will not fall.
Chattanooga, and they played a lot of offense in this game as the shot inside the paint is good by Keeslar.
Talks about getting kills, which are consecutive stops and buckets at the other end. I'll tell you what, great job there rebounding, a lot of contact, but Keeslar pulls it away. Now he's going to try to do the damage on the second chance points, and he will. Hits the offensive board. Emery, catch and shoot, top of the key, won't go.
Another one and done here. Mocs with a 33-19 advantage rebounding the basketball.
How about Keeslar with double-figure rebounds? Talk about a guy that now will finish at the other end. He got the defensive board to go into double.
It's a very deep Sanford team. Brownell, that's a 3. Rebound here by Huff for the Mocs.
Brownell, for his size, can shoot that 3. There's almost like he doesn't have a real mid-range game. Everything close to the rim or behind the 3-point arc.
Bonham whips the pass in the corner. Keeslar's 3 goes in. Garrison, Keeslar 2. Ryland Jones lays it in.
That's the matchup that Jones has been looking for.
And it's the largest lead for Sanford at 4 with 9:44 to go. It had a 2-point lead at 2-0 in the first minute of the game. Now it leads by 4 after trailing most of the first half. Down by 11 at the break. Backdoor pass. Keeslar scores a 2.
Keene. Shot clock under 10. Bronson over defender. And the long rebound for Champion. You know, Chattanooga did a shoot around today as Champion steps around and he feeds Keeslar that time. Oh, the passing big man.
Further injury for just 1 game.
Come down awkwardly, going up for a rebound on his ankle. Hobbled off the floor. Keeslar from 3, and he connects.
Tic-tac-toe for a bucket.
Nice pass by Miles Jones. Yes, that is the son of head coach Mike Jones.
Younger son, 24 years old, his 6th year of college basketball, but he could not screen, but could not hit.
Both teams now gone a little cold. When that happens, the Mocs tend to find one of those two guards.
Keeslar backing down Atwell. Gets to the hoop and scores. Boy, that's a veteran move.
It was a little bully ball.
Whelan's jumper is off the mark. Offensive rebound for Champion. He's double teamed, but he finds a cutting Keeslar. And field goal percentage. Davidson surrounded. And a rebound for Richards.
You could see the thought process there. Huff already has a foul. Davidson, with the size advantage, tried to go right through his chest, and the help defense bothered the shot.
Keeslar pulls up and hits.
Wide open. He's been able to get 2 feet in the paint, almost uncontested, and now an open floor turnover. And here comes Keeslar.
And the foul.
What a game he had in that win versus Georgia State. Comes out, hits his first shot. That's good for Robinson to see that first one go in.
Whelan powers, now dishes out. Keeslar will fire a long three and hit it. Robinson hanging, no good. Here comes Bonham, and Keeslar will get the easy layup.
It's an automatic foul.
So Chattanooga on the upswing. They've won 3 in a row, and they've had a good start here in Bloomington today. They've rained in a couple of threes as well.
Oh, man.
Beautiful feed from Champion. They'll find one here. And he misses long. Bono tried to tip the rebound, but it is grabbed by Keeslar. Keeslar goes straight to the basket with the left hand.
Oh, nice job. By... Oh, nice backdoor.
Bonham a 3. Offensive rebound tipped to Champion. Bounce feed, Keeslar the bucket.
Round the three-point shot.
Catch and shoot 3 from Charles Neverdone. Neverdone coming off a 10-point outing. Last time out for Tennessee Wesleyan and a loss to Bluefield. 35-17. Bulldogs love to try to claw their way back into this one. They need a few more of those long-distance threes. Keeslar to the rim.
There's another one off the back.
And here goes Lovehorn. He'll drive to the rim against Whelan. Off the side of the backboard, Champion ahead to Bonham. Keeslar open. Got it.
For Chattanooga. And for Aces fans are not happy it's tonight.
Aces are now 5 of 8 at the free throw line as well. Comer missed the back end of the 2 shots there. It's a 9-point Chattanooga advantage. A take, a drive, and a finish at night. A new career high with 18 points.
And 7 of 10 shooting. I think that's close to 70%.
That's pretty good. Pretty efficient. We approach 6 minutes left, a 4-point Chattanooga lead. Keeslar looking inside. On the move, Champion working on Turnbull. 4 to shoot, now 3 to shoot. Having to shoot is Keeslar at the foul line.
Drives against Costal. Turnaround off balance, and Costal has the rebound. So I mentioned UAH and the connection between these two programs and the University of Alabama Huntsville. Former Chattanooga head coach John Schulman, now at Central Arkansas. But when John Schulman left Chattanooga, 3-point shooter. And he's closed Bryant now to within 2 early in this first half. But you just don't see a guy. Here's Keeslar. He'll let it go top of the key 3. Kruma. Well, he has caught fire. Yeah. The former D3 All-American. He's got 13. Keeslar penetrates in traffic and converts.
They survive right down by 1.
Keeslar drives. Shot is short. There's Cusano to come in and snatch it. 10 to shoot for the Mocs. Keeslar open. First half. Keeslar. The kick out. Whelan open. Keeslar again rebounds. Another chance for Chattanooga. Keeslar takes it himself. Center, Eric. I'm loving them.
You're going to see a lot of three-point shots from Chattanooga under third-year head coach Dan Earl, who had success at VMI, which is almost impossible if you know anything about the VMI program. A three. That shot very often. Spinning inside Washington, and he missed at the rim. Maybe some nerves here early. Shots right at the rim. Not going in at the moment. Keeslar just hit a three, drives baseline. Spins on Cole and scores. 7:22. Bonham on the dribble. Bash Whelan still looking for his first field goal. Hesitation dribble. Idata came over with help defense as they switched. Now it's Bonham out front. Preseason SoCon Player of the Year. Gives it up for Keeslar into the lane. The turnaround is Sano. The leading scorers 15 and 14 points respectively. Both their leading scorers in this game are both on the bench as we go down the stretch. Whelan has shown he can get to the free throw line whenever he wants. They may try to go in there and get a bucket or get Whelan to the line. Holding out front, Keeslar. Keep an eye on Whelan. 58 seconds, 8 to shoot. Here is Keeslar inside, floats it in.
For a second, I'm sure it's what the official was seeing.
Tate McCubbin is in also for Austin Peay, one of the youngsters into the paint.
Up to 16 now.
Deflection and steal, and Lax tried to get it back to Emmanuel, and the Mocs steal it right back. Now Keeslar stop and go with the size. He bangs right into Lax and lays it.
Bonham has the rebound. Chattanooga led for 2 minutes and 26 seconds early in the ball game. That was after a hot start from them offensively and Honor Huff, but then St. Mary's, as it did on Monday night, came right back. But Keeslar gives the Mocs.
Be something they'd have to consider. But with a 12-point lead, they'll probably be able to hold off on that decision for a while.
Luke Barrett's up to 11 now. It's 67-56 as Keeslar fires for three, and he's made in his career as a Gale. Keeslar from the top of the key, and it is to climb up in points. He's got 23 all of a sudden.
And Jordan Ross with an excellent feed to get Morauskas that slam.
There's Keeslar around.
Easy layup for Chattanooga there.
Good attack, but he can't finish.
Well, that's what he does. Defenders bounce on him. He's got a big, strong body at 6'6".
Keeslar with a nice move.
Yeah. And again, Chattanooga on the flip side, they're letting it fly. They're out here to play USC and St. Mary's. They know they're not supposed to win, so they've done a good job of playing free. Another back cut for a layup.